guys, what's up everybody? How you doing? How you keeping, guys? Oh my goodness, it's good to have you back. It's good, guys, to see you again. And as you can see, guys, this is not your ordinary vlog. As you can see, it's a sit down, and guess what, guys, today I am having a special sit down with somebody very, very special. Of course, y'all know him, but today, guys, I'm gonna be introducing him very, very differently. Okay? Guys, I don't know if you're ready, but before then, kindly hit that subscribe button and let's get to the video. So guys, the person I'm about to introduce is a very, very special person in my life. And like I said, he's not a new face to you guys. It's just that today he comes out in a different name. Okay, if I may put it that way. So guys, without any further ado, allow me to introduce... Oh my God, allow me to introduce the incoming Honorable Member of Parliament of Mathare Constituency, guys, and it's none other than drum rolls. Oh, pop, 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 pop. Hey, Muhesh. Muhesh inagwara.
Tulia bana, tulia. Naweza kuwa sijui kuicheza lakini niko nao kwa nyumba.
Hello.
Yes babe.
Oh my babe.
Mbona unaniita kwa YouTube yako bila viatu?
Acha kuchoma. Surely.
Oh, still, you need to show.
No, we are not. Really, baby? Really?
You don't respect me.
Hi, how are you? Mheshimiwa?
I'm fine,
Oh
just
my God.
feeling a bit unwell, but I'll be okay.
You deserve a standing ovation for this huge milestone. I am super proud of you. Congratulations. And just give me a hug. Give me a hug. Give me a hug. Give me a hug. Give me a
We got the trend live.
Like the trend of hug ya nangi. This is why it's different. Yeah? Nani?
Amina.
And you're happy? Makes you happy?
I'm very happy.
You're glowing?
I'm very happy.
When are you going to the trend next?
To be hugged.
Yeah, so anyway guys, allow me to invite the Honorable Mheshimiwa here.
No, just call me Bahati.
I don't even call you Bahati personally.
Yeah.
How do I call you Bahati?
Just call me. What do you call me?
Baby, sugar pie, sugar plum.
Yeah,
honey pie.
That's better.
Baby boo boo.
That's better.
Yeah, so guys, oh my gosh. So he's the man of the hour on my today's video, and I'm humbled. It's truly an honor, and I wanted us to do this sit down together because you recently did an announcement, a huge announcement. Sinaongea zote, babe.
Okay.
Hey. So you recently...
Don't feel like... Just talk to me the way you talk to me.
Baby, tulia.
Kutoka the announcement.
Yes. I am like... like, who this? You know? So babe, the other day, you actually made a very huge announcement on the airwaves. And it was trending actually everywhere that you are vying for the parliamentary position of Mathare Constituency.
Yes.
And me, of course, on behalf of my fans out here and our fans, I'd wish to give you a hearty congratulations.
You wanted to interview me first.
For that.
You wanted to interview me
and
first.
I wanted you to give me an exclusive before you go to the trend. Yeah, so Congratulations for that.
Yes.
We are so proud of you. We are happy for you. And I don't want to talk to you as my husband.
Why?
You are my husband, but I want
Why?
us to talk a bit. Nataka to move to this other side kidogo. Unaelewa? Wacha tu to flow nayo. I know you it is very unexpected.
Okay.
But baby, I want it to be different if you allow me. Okay?
Now let's start, guys. We are being different now. We are being different. We are about to be different with Diana Marua, aka Diana B. So Diana B, what are your questions?
Hold on. So, yeah, what are my questions? Actually, it's an interview, and I want to ask you questions, and I want you to be straightforward. Don't answer the questions to me as your wife. Answer as, unajua, a common mwananchi who wants to understand you better in this new phase of life that you're going into. Okay? So, first of all, I'd want to know, what inspired you to want to become a member of parliament? Is it something that you thought about when you're growing? You've been in the journey of music, and then all of a sudden I feel like, the tables have been turned, and then now you're vying for the parliamentary seat.
For me, of course, okay, it's so weird. Oh my, Tim Dan. It's so weird. I will say I've been a leader in different, in different aspects of my life.
Yes.
Majorly in my house.
Leading me.
Lakini mimi personally kitu naweza sema, acha nikufanye feel free. That's why I'll not use my very expensive English. You know kwa English, you want to sound English.
The one that you borrowed from me this morning. So, return my English.
I think, Mimi, for so long, first, it's not just being a member of parliament. It's not just about being a member of parliament. For me, it goes a long way. It's more than being a member of parliament. Being in parliament. For me, it's more of it's more about the people of where I come from.
Yeah.
It's more about Mathare, and my life. If kwa wale wenye wamenijua, sijui ulinijua kutoka lini, but kwa wale wamenijua for long, they know my story. Mimi nimekuwa na Mathare kwa hati yangu, ever since I broke through as an artist.
Yeah.
And that was over 8 years ago. My life, my story has been about the slums.
But not ever since 8 years. Born.
No. Let me say where in the public.
In the public
domain.
Okay.
Yeah. My life has been in the slums.
Yeah.
I know there are some people who have heard my story. Some people are just here. But if I can give my story in brief, for the newcomers, the new fans of Bahati, the Bahatis and Diana. I came to Mathare. I was actually born in Mathare.
Yeah.
Because I was born in Pumwani. I was born at Pumwani Hospital. And then at that time my mom and dad lived in Huruma. Place ilikuwa inaitwa, I think at that time walikuwa naishi Casanova. No, not Casanova. Karibu na mahali panaitwa Mbuthia. Wewe upajui hapo. And then we later moved in Ngei. And at the same environment,
Yeah.
That is where ever since I knew Bahati, hapo ndo nimekuwa nikijiona, unajua, nimesomea Mathare, mimi nimesomea Mathare North. At Mokra Star Academy, Mathare North Primary, hizo uzijui nda kutembeza. tunasema ngao nazijua.
Nimezisikia vya familia names ya.
Ngao nazijua. And you know, for me, I will not lie.
Yeah.
And it's not about the camera, it's not for the sake of telling a story. But I can say I have seen the good and bad times, you know, of Mathare. And when I say I've seen the good and bad times is because that was the only thing, the only home I knew, the only people I knew, you know. And unfortunately, when I was in nursery school, nilikuwa nasomea kashule kalikuwa kanaitwa, for the people who have really, you know, the people who really know Mathare, the school is normal. It was called Kanya ilikuwa inaitwa kama Kanya Primary.
Yeah.
It had ni kama kindergarten, nursery hakukuwa na kindergarten hizo siku. Sasa ndio nashanganga nikilipa school fees ya kindergarten, sijui PP2, PP what. Ilikuwa nursery tunaenda class 1. And Kanya was my first school. Ilikuwa ni kama Mathare River. Ilikuwa kwa border ya Mathare Constituency and Ruaraka, which Ruaraka ilikuwa bado Mathare North, you know. A school yenye ilikuwa kukinyesha unapata imebebwa na shule, imebebwa na maji, inakuwa mmepewa 1 week break, mwalimu atafute pesa ya kujenga hiyo shule tena. When I was still in Kanya, I think that was one of my hardest, you know, my hardest times in life. I remember I was 6 years old. I lost my mom. And it's a story. I always say it's a story for another day, because sikuangi ready sana kuishare, you know. I lost my mom when I was in nursery. I was going to class 1. Actually, I remember it was in December, Christmas Day. It was on 25th. And then for a moment I thought my life in Nairobi was done, you know, because when ukiishi kwa slums and then you lose a very key parent like your mom, you know. We have parents, dads are parents too, but you know, I think losing a mom changes everything. Sayo nilikuwa naishi Huruma. And I remember the reason I'm saying I knew everything was done in Nairobi, because most of my friends, if you lose your parents, inabidi uachwe ushago, or rather up country. I don't know if kila mtu anaelewa hiyo lugha. Na sasa mimi nilikuwa najua sasa after hii mazishi napeleka Ukambani, and that's how nilikuwa niende kuachwa Ukambani. I remember actually that was the plan, because we were so poor, and my dad was not in a position to afford ati kukuwa na house help, kukuwa na mtu wa kukanga na mimi. In fact, naambianga marafiki zangu history wanaona ni kama ni cinema. But where we lived at tulikuwa tunaishi 1 room, and tulikuwa tunaishi 2 families kwa 1 room, you know.
2 families, you're not related.
Mnashikana. It's your dad ameshikana na baba mwingine, you are raising a family together in 1 room. The separation inakuanga ni bed sheets, you know. And I knew so well that, you know, my life is done, you know. And after mazishi, I was so young. After mazishi, I just tried, you know. Nakumbuka nilikuwa niwachwe, nikalia sana. Ile kulia sana nisiwachwe, nikaingia kwa ile gari juu tulikuwa tumekomboa, hatungekomboa ile van ama nini. So the only car that my family could have afforded to take the body from Nairobi to Makueni at that time was ni ile pickup inakuanga nyuma imejengwa ni kama, you know. So sawa narudi nikajifix pale.
Urudi na without them knowing?
I nililia too, so I came back with some neighbors.
So Rudy, you know,
in Nairobi. No, I was just coming back to the city. Just trying my luck. June nilileta fracas sana. I remember I was young lakini wow. I in my mind singe explain nini, but I knew nikiachwa hapa, even when my dad is coming back to Nairobi, I will be left behind. And that's how I ended up coming back to the city. I came back to Mathare. Kushikilia nikaanza kuishi kwa jirani. Jirani mwenye alikuwa immediately alikuwa anaitwa Mama Naomi. Okay. It was just the opposite house. Ni kama ploti hiyo ingine, you know. And you know, things are very tough. You know, she tried to raise me up, you know. Ilikuwa tough, you know. I don't think something I will put maybe in my upcoming book. But they tried to raise me.
Upcoming book?
I'm writing a book very soon.
You're writing a book?
Very soon.
Your story? I'm a boy raised from Mathare?
No, it will tell you more. Yeah, maybe you're in the book. Niongeleshe vizuri. Niongeleshe vizuri.
Yeah, and so you grew up in Mathare?
Yeah, so for me,
yeah.
For me, I think anything I knew naelewa, and nime grow over the years. Later unajua nikatoka hapo, that's when I went to ABC Kenya Children's Home because I needed to study at the end of the day, you know. Ndio Mama Naomi amenisaidia na shelter, but I needed to go to school. And my brother at that time, Kyoko, was not so stable to pay all that for me. And nikaingia Children's Home, ABC Kenya Children's Home, ilikuwa Stavo. I know the offices were at Redeemed Gospel Church, you know. Big up so much Bishop Pitonga. That man has really fought, you know, to make sure the society, watu wamejaribu kwenda shule, you know, because our areas is full of crime, and it's because we have nothing to do. We have not gotten the opportunity to go to good schools, or other times to even go to school. Ukishamaliza pengine umemalizia form 4, ulisoma na shida, you get a bad grade, you cannot be employed and all that, you know. And right now, you see, God has played his part, you know. He has raised me to the Bahati I am today. Yeah. And every time, you know, ndio na try sana ni inspire the world, but you see, it's so hard. It's so hard to inspire the world when, you know, where you come from, people are still going through the same problems. You understand? It's yani kama sahi, during the COVID season, I understood what poverty was, because families was zinalala njaa kabisa, you know. And it was so tough for me because during the COVID times, even me, I'm not making money.
Yeah, you know, just to cut you kidogo, I remember back in time, that time when COVID hit, we are home, nothing is happening, lockdown and all that, and the little you have, you know, you're like telling me, let's go to Mathare, let's feed people.
Yeah, because
you and then I was like, okay, unajua pia kuna vitu zingine, I can see we are helping, you know. Everybody has been hit by this pandemic.
You see, I might not be making a lot of money, or I don't have enough as a person also, but as Bahati, I am somewhere. Naweza sema niko na nyumba, my kids are going to, you know, we have a company, we have employees. We may not have everything we want, but we have something. You understand? And now during the pandemic, you are like, kama hata wewe una struggle. You are Bahati, you are struggling, because everyone was going through something. unashinda sasa ule mtu wako pale chini. And no, you know, every time I visited, the people are going through such, kuna some needs unashangaa watu wako bado kwa nchi, you understand, and you know they're your brothers, you know. And of course I did a lot. We fed more than 10,000 families, you know, and as the Bahati Tena Foundation. And bado nikitembea, I think, yes, nimekuanga natembea Mathare, but I think during the pandemic ndio siku nilikuja kwa ile realization ya you know, these people, you know, my people, our people will never see change, because as in our people are never seeing the change, because the people who are governing us, they are people who really don't understand where we came from. They don't really understand our basic problems. You understand? Sababu, there's when I did my first post that I'm Vying, after coming from Jubilee House, you know, the same thing that there's something that I mentioned, that, you know, my mom passed on when she was in alikuwa kwa nyumba hapo, and believe me, the story hata that's why it's trying kuisema sana. Until today, you know, the people in Mathare constituency are still wako bado, they have poor health services, you know, for so long. Unapata hakuna hospitali ati level 5 ama level, hakuna hospitali tunaweza sema hii ni hospitali.
Can you refer someone to this hospital, you understand, to get quick attention?
Because the morning, I'll not lie to you, the morning my mom passed on, it was what can I say, you know, the only hospital wenye watu wa Mathare wako nayo ni hospitali nyingine ilikuwa inaitwa Muradi at that time, you understand, kwa Muradi. For you to get help at some point, nakumbuka, I remember that week, so before my mom passed on, I was so young, but at some point hata mimi niliamka na mtu 3 am tukapange line. Unaelewa, unaenda unapanga line from 3 am so that ndio mgonjwa wako akikuja kufikiwa kama saa 5 mchana, you can get, you understand. And I was like, saa zingine mna feel umse, ndasemaje, una feel ndio uko na mgonjwa, you and that's how my mom passed on. My mom passed on waiting
to be treated.
Not actually waiting to be treated. When someone was on a queue. Kwa hiyo hospitali. Unapata maybe your brother alienda hapo 3 am, you know. And by the time huyu mtu anakuja kutibiwa, it's almost the other day midday, you know. And mimi nakumbuka ndio hata atolewe kwa ile nyumba.
Just get me some tissues.
No, I'm okay. And let me tell you something. It was on a Christmas day, you know. Juu nakumbuka ndio atolewe kwa ile nyumba. on that afternoon because she passed on kama midday hivi. Akakaa kwa nyumba for a few hours. And ndio hapo sasa akafungwa na blanketi. Sasa hiyo unajua ukomboe taxi apelekwe mochari. And trust me, till today there are people in Mathare constituency who are losing their lives. Their mothers, their patients who are losing their lives through the same. Because you see, there's nothing improving. You understand? Right now, as I speak, for the last, it may sound unbelievable, for the last 3 months, I have lost more than 10 friends, 10 friends, people that, you grew with, people that mlienda shule pamoja, mlicheza, they're even crazy and, gifted footballers, But let me tell you, and we are still losing more. We are still losing more. Why? We are losing them to crime. Yes, I understand. We understand. They are not. They have, opted to go to crime. But tell me, you are a footballer, a very professional footballer. You're very gifted. Mathare alone, I think every big star, every big, what can I say? Every big football star has gone through Maisa, that was Mathare Youth Sports Association, because Mathare has been and was the hub of Kenyan football, that is where kila star uchisiki ule mkubwa, hata uwezi wa mention wote, wote wamepitia Mathare. But believe me, in Mathare, hata hakuna uwanja official yenye hata inaweza, najua imekuwa hata carpet or anything, you understand? Hiyo Mathare, it has only one football pitch, which ndio Huruma grounds, ama wanaitanga Masinde Muliro grounds. Ebu nikuulize, so do you think, ndio mimi naendanga na mkanga, naenda pengine leo vijana wananiambia leo tuko njaa, leo tuko nini, huyo mtu ile sana kuja siku ya post election violence, just in case, let's say in 2007 what happened, huyo mtu akikuja ajaiona dhao sijui for how long, akuja ambiwe chukua 500, nataka uhamishe ule rafiki yako ule anaitwa Kamau, nataka Wakikuyu wote ama Wajaluo wote ama Waluya wote wahame. Nikuulize, will that person think straight?
Don't even think twice.
You understand? And it's because our lives have been at the same place, for so long. You understand? That's why it's so easy even during politics. Unaambiwa, mtu anakuja anakuambia fanya hivi, nataka ufanye ule jirani yako kitu, and they do it, And for me to make that decision is because I know the government is giving enough, even to our constituencies, to the CDF. Right now we are living in devolution times. A lot of money is being handled in the constituencies and in the county levels. So there's so much with this that is already allocated that we can do even for our youth and for our people, in terms of infrastructure, in terms of, improving our health systems, in terms of, creating jobs for our young people. But believe me, the same Mathare that nimeishi na nimeiona for the last, many years. I'm only 29, But for the last, let's say 20 years that personally nimeishi Mathare, the same problems that we have right now are the same problems we had then. And do you know why? It's because Mathare has never had a child, a son of their own, someone that they can say, huyu msee ana understand shida za hapa, anatusaidia hivi, because everyone that comes has majorly been, you know, an outsider. They don't understand our problems. And I know vijana wa mtaani wamekuwa kiogopa kutekio hiyo initiative ya kusema let me Vying, because wana feel pengine ule mtu atatoka from nje na kuja na pesa mingi atanunua kila kitu. You understand? Yeah. And because God has given me that grace, that favor, I'm not selling myself to anyone. You understand? Hakuna nyumba Mathare nijui. Hakuna nyumba Mathare wajuu mtoto amegrow hapa, amelelewa hapa. Wanajua kuna wengine hata kwao nilikuwa nakula kwa huyu na nikitoka nakula kwa huyu. They know my bad times, you know, they know my good times, you know. And that's why I've made that decision that, you know, this August 9th, I will be Vying and I'll be in the ballot as the next member of parliament, Mathare Constituency. Because I believe for change to be seen in Mathare, they need one of their own. Yeah. Mtoto wa Mathare. Yeah.
I think I had so many questions to ask, but in between you giving us the whole picture, we've been able to get a few things here and there. I wanted to ask, like, for example, what do you think you do different for the people of Mathare once you get
kitu, of course, the first thing that I'll do different is I want to empower huyo mtoto wa Mathare mwenye ako hapo Mathare. I want to empower them such that they can make their decisions based, see from an empty stomach. You understand? Sababu yani tumedanganya for so long, because hata mimi siku ya post election nilikuwa hapo bana. Hata mimi pengine ningepewa do ni chape msee ningemchapa. You understand? Because niko na an empty stomach. You understand? That's the first thing I want to do for the child, for that person, for that woman that is in Mathare, for that youth that is in Mathare. I want to empower them. Na hiyo ndio kitu ya kwanza nataka kuangalia, such that tunaweza kuwa na vijana wenye jioni ategemei kuachiwa ya macho. Unaelewa?
I think I'm going to wrap it up, but I'm going to wrap it up with one final question. There's a huge dinner that you are doing. I don't know if the people here know about it, but if you're hearing it for the first time,
yes.
Our
1st April,
yeah.
It's a big day.
Big day.
Yes.
I know.
Yes.
So on the 1st of April,
undisclosed location.
No, you can disclose it right now. But
we'll be announcing the location.
It's 100K per plate dinner.
Yeah, in Nairobi. It's 100K per plate dinner.
Guys,
yeah.
100K per plate. Tunakula nini kwa hiyo sahani? Nini tunasaviwa kwa sahani? Why 100K per plate? Tell us more about the dinner.
It's a very expensive dinner.
It is. It is.
Very few people, VVIP. It's a Thanksgiving dinner, okay. You know. Have been here for more than 8-9 years, and I just want to bring together, you know, the people, you know, the corporates, the friends, and most importantly the fans that have been working with Bahati and the Bahatis for those years in the public eye. Now it's 100K per plate dinner, because for you to reserve a seat in that dinner, you reserve it with 100K.
100K
100,000 Kenyan shillings.
Wow.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
For you to reserve.
Okay.
You know, only near limited, you know, slots, limited seats, and also on that night, I'll be selling my vision and my manifesto.
Wow.
You know, to the people that will be there.
Yeah.
We'll also be having representatives from Mathare. There are people from Mathare when you say, you know what, I'm working with you through this journey, because there are people who have grown there and wamekuwa successful outside, and they also want to see change kwa wale watu wako Mathare sai. So they have booked a few slots, you know, and paid the 100K per plate, you know, to reserve their seats.
Yeah.
And Team Diana.
Team Diana tumeko kwa challenge, tumetaja.
Yes, Team Diana wanafaa kuchukua like 100 hata 100 seats.
It's Team Diana. Team Diana can never let you down. Yes. And I think because you've mentioned that, guys, I think I'll take it as an honor and pay for 3 people.
3 people.
I'm going to pay for 3 seats. That is a total of what?
Nava ulipe 5. Hey.
For now, what I need So 300K for 3 people. I'm going to randomly select my people and then bring them to the table.
For reservation.
To the high table.
To the high table. Amazing. But now your funds.
Yeah.
I need like, so I need like 47 from your funds.
You need 47.
Talk to them, tell them.
Yeah, so guys, as you've heard, this
ni wareserve 47. Mnakuanga na kelele kwa hii YouTube channel likiingia. Sasa nataka muflex.
Guys, flex, show us what you got. Don't let Team Diana down. So guys, come through. As you've heard, we are reserving 100K per plate, and I've already paid for 3 people, so 47 more to go. Unajua, by show of hands, let me know if you're gonna be there. Reserve. I'm gonna link a pay bill number. Do we do pay bill?
We'll do a pay bill number, and also give a contact.
A contact, yeah.
Yes,
so I'm gonna link the numbers down there for reservations and the pay bill number as well. Let us know early in advance. It's the 1st of April, so that we can reserve a seat for you guys.
Yeah, we'll give a if you want to reserve 100K per plate. And it was Bahati Thanksgiving dinner. You can call this number. You can call Emma on this number.
Yeah.
And you can also, if you want, there are people who have been sending me DMs. Maybe there are people who are abroad. But they pia ukiwa nje unaweza lipia your cousin akuja ku represent your mom, your sister, your friend, your boyfriend, you know. You can also pay for them with that pay bill. Just call M on that number to do the reservation. Yeah, and the people who have been telling me on DMs, you know, we want to support you. We want to make change in Mathare. You also have another number here. You can call Sylvester hapo chini. Your number hapo chini. And you can support with anything.
Yeah.
You understand? You see 100K per plate.
Yeah.
You can support this vision with anything. You know, from anywhere in the world. You can just call them. I'm a WhatsApp. Maybe you want PayPal or anything.
Yeah.
And guys, it's time. One of the things that my biggest desire that I want to achieve, you know, I know it will be in the manifesto, but first things that I want to achieve, I want to make sure that at least in the first 2 years, we empower more youth so that we can reduce the crime rate. Mimi nataka mtu akuwe anasema mtoto anaweza toka huko nje akisema nimetoka Mathare, watu wana feel they can be proud of it.
Yes.
Nataka Mathare kuwa tourist attraction place.
Amen to that.
Mzungu ana feel ndakuja na these young people wako well, you understand. The second thing that I want to do, that is not even music, I want to make sure that Oroma Stadium, Masinde Muliro Stadium, imekuwa tough, iko carpeted. In the first 2 years.
Footballers wetu lazima wakwe proud.
Lazima. Mimi nataka nione more players, playing for Man U. Imagine tunapenda Man U, tunapenda Arsenal, and we have to we want more Wanyamas, we want more Dennis Oliech, in this, in our professional football, tunataka tupate kina Origi wengine, leo, and it can be done, and then that thing, it's still for the youth. I want to create a state of art, studio in Mathare.
Wow.
That leo if nakuja kufanya collabo tuseme sijui na Rayvanny ama Alikiba, I can take them to a studio in Mathare na niwaambie, you know what, we are recording for here. You understand? So that we can inspire more people. It's time to empower the people of where we come from.
Yes.
It's time for Mathare. It's time for mtoto wa Mathare. And I believe kesho yetu ni leo.
Yeah. Wow, guys, I don't know if I can add anything to that. Toto Mathare has spoken it all. Apart from, yes, baby, you wanna add something?
Nataka uongeze wale watu watatu wafike 5.
So, badala 5, 6. Nimekuwekea 6 people. Yeah, I'm going to be
wewe na 5 others.
Me and 5 others.
Okay.
So 6 tables reserved.
Yeah.
For
100k per plate.
100k per plate for my 6 people.
Yeah.
Hi.
I want to see you guys.
Hey, baby.
It's only limited seats. It's 100k per plate. Bahati Thanksgiving dinner, and I just want to share my vision, my manifesto, and sababu hatuwezi chukua a lot of people, only a few, and for you to reserve your seats.
So only 47 minus 6. So yes. Watu 41.
Watu 44.
44, yes. Watu 44. Team Diana, yeah.
Okay, call Lema and do your reservation.
Call the numbers down below, guys. Let's support Mtoto Mathare. Let's bring change. He's the vision bearer, guys, and we have to come and make sure that we drive the vision. Unajua haizi anaweza whole vision, but he needs a team. Unajua a force that will help him get to the next level. So guys, come through, contact those numbers down there. If you have any questions, do not be afraid to DM me, or you can also DM him, or call the numbers down there. We're going to be on them. And yeah, 1st of April, guys, it's going to be a big day. Bahati, Mtoto wa Mathare, we're taking it to the next level. Congratulations, baby.
Asante.
I'm so happy. I'm so proud of you.
When are you giving me a collabo? Okay, we'll talk about it.
We'll talk about it, yeah? Yeah, so anyway, guys, I think until next time, thank you very much for tuning in. We appreciate you, and oh my gosh, this is big. This is huge. Come through and let's do this for our leader right over here. And I think until next time, guys, it's a wrap. We're gonna say bye. We love you guys. Wow.